EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. You look at this Arizona defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Ready? Ready.
Now the first carry here for the back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 9 here.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
79, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Baltimore first down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they're able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First down, Ravens.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And here's another carry for Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Najee Harris, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. You can talk about certain guys just having a nose for the end zone. He's one of them, and he was not going to be denied there.
And defensively, especially in the red zone, you've got to be able to at least slow him down and hold on for dear life. But he's able to get out of a couple of tackles there, and not enough people got there in time. Pretty poor on the defensive side of the ball.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense. This crew against the pass issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
They'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's to the running back, Devin Sampson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Cooking 19.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And that's incomplete. The Cardinals hit 4-6 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Again, he'll drop the throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Past the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Ravens' 1-yard line.
Cop 79 Broncos. Come on, set. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let go.
They'll look to throw again.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout. Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
These two teams all tied after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. The slot man in motion right. To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49.
Jackson now. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back. His name right there at the top.
70.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the 1st half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Here we go. Here we go. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the 1st down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on 3rd. on fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2nd and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
60 boxes. Track 60.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll get this into the hands of Sampson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
They're going to try and throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
2nd down and 10.
Now Jackson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Ready.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. They find some open field here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on their in-state rivals, the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Packers win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Drake May. He connects on a 19-yard touchdown pass. The Patriots find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school, didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to those former level.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A nice little juke. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This 2nd and 4.
39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
60 Bison, 60, Cup 19, Cup 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Cardinals
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Jackson options out left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. Not easy being a rookie left tackle in this league, and there they got him for the penalty.
Not easy at all. Think about what you're dealing with every game you play. Ostensibly, the best pass rusher is over you on every snap. I'd be a little jumpy myself.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. .31 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Let's go now.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Cowboy, Panther 11, Panther 11.
2nd and 13. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
A gain of 11
Field goal
yards.
would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
65 Warriors.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lions. Red. 19 seconds. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Trey McBride. Touchdown. 28 yards. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he's be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. Now a 2nd and 2.
Where's it up?
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 75 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
At the 40-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down. An 8-yard
Well, partner, I
pickup.
know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, middle.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Looking to put a drive together.
Viking 18. 60 Maverick.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings
Ready,
up
set.
Now 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
Hawk 70. Ready,
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals
Here we go.
first down.
Cowboy 80.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
In on the tackle.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 42.
Back to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. A short one here, caught by McBride. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. That'll be complete to Sampson. Now the Ravens going to use one. Their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll run on first down. Sampson. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready. Nice.
They run the counter. Sampson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
There we go.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6.
2nd and 6. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cardinals on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harrison.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
15 more yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
At the 2-yard line.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Sampson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the up. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Now Jackson. And that's complete to Davis. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. That is caught. Bateman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. Here's 1st down.
13.
And with the clock ticking under 50 seconds now, he spikes it. 2nd and 10.
Sit up.
Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Jackson to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Gets around him. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
And they'll spike it here at 27 seconds. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Jackson.